guys, hope you're well, hope you've got nice weather. It's beautiful sunshine down here in Wales, so obviously I'm inside filming a Me Made May video. I'm just going to talk a little bit about what I wore during Me Made May and what I learned really, and show you some of the things that I wore. Some of which you will hopefully recognise the fabric from previous videos. Okay, let's start. Firstly, I didn't pledge to wear Me Made every day, simply because I know that I don't have enough Me Made clothes to do so. So my pledge was only 3 Me Made items a week, which I managed, yay! I really enjoyed Me Made May, and it got me excited for next year, and hopefully I will be able to make a bigger pledge. So the most worn pattern of mine was the Dixie DIY ballet dress that I keep banging on about. I've got 3 versions and I wore all 3. I wore this is my very first one, which is blue and purple floral. Still love this version, even though now that I have got the fit better on subsequent versions, I know that this one fits really badly, but I don't care. I love it. It's comfy and I like to wear a lot. And my dinosaur print one, which is easily my favourite because it's covered in dinosaur silhouettes, and I slashed and spread the skirt on this version so it's much more twirly. And my most recent one is a geometric one with a gathered skirt. I really like this one as well because it's lovely. It just feels really nice. It's nice fabric. It was only cheap, came from eBay, but it's viscose jersey, which I really like. And my second most worn and made pattern is the t-shirt from New Look 6217, which seems to be having a boom of a time on the blogs lately. I've seen loads of versions, and they're all really nice. It's just such a simple wearable top. Sorry, I should show you it really. It's just a little kimono sleeve top with a wide neckline and a curved hem. In the proper version, as drafted, it has a centre back seam and then a little window keyhole, and a button, but I have left that off both versions that I've made because I'm lazy. Sorry, yes. The second one, other version, is this one. At the beginning of the month, before it got really warm here, I wore my Tilly and the Buttons Cocoa dress. This one is with fabric that's been in a previous video. It's not very nice fabric. I think I said at the time that it's got a really white background and you can see it through when it stretches, and at the seams it's sort of pulled it and you see, but people don't really look at you that closely, so I still wear it because I really like the fit of the dress. I like the A-line shape and it's really nice for cooler weather. I have got another one cut out upstairs waiting to be sewn up, but when it's beautiful sunshine outside you don't really feel like sewing an autumn winter dress. That's all the ones that I've got with me to show you. The ones that I wore were my Grain Line Scout t-shirt. That's what I was wearing in my last video, the green t-shirt. I wore my Sewaholic Gabriola skirt, though I think it's supposed to be pronounced Gabriola. I'm sure I've read that on the Sewaholic blog. Yes, I wore that, which is such a lovely skirt. It's so full that it swishes around your legs when you walk and it just feels really dramatic and elegant, and I like to feel like some sort of evil queen swishing down a castle corridor shouting at my minions, but that might just mean I've been watching too much Once Upon a Time. But I don't really wear that as much as I should, given how much I like it, because I don't really like wearing heels anymore, and I think I hemmed it a bit too long, and I could probably do with shortening it another 2 inches or so, and then I can wear it with flip-flops and feel slightly less elegant but get more wear out of it, which is probably better in the long run. And a garment I wore that I nearly forgot is, which is silly given that I'm wearing it, is my Alexander Henry Sea Sirens fabric skirt, which I made using the skirt pieces from Simplicity 1418, which is a really pretty dress that has an off-the-shoulder princess seamed bodice and a pleated full skirt. It's got a side zip, which I think makes it ideal for such a big print, because you don't have to worry about centre back seam and pattern matching or cutting your pattern at all. So it's a great pattern for something like this that is so large scale. And I just drafted a contoured waistband, because I'm not a fan of straight waistbands on me. I feel like they sort of make my they lose my waist a little bit. I'm not sure, I haven't really got very much of a waist, and it feels like a straight one just sort of straightens me out and makes me a bit more sausage shaped. So I quite like a contoured one, so it just sort of, the top sits on your waist and then the rest doesn't. I don't know if that makes any sense or if I'm just talking rubbish. As well as making note of what I wore that is me made, I also made note of the things that weren't, to see what I reach for from, you know, my bought clothes, to know what I need to sew to be able to fill those gaps. And it's trousers mainly. I've got these sort of black twill stretch sort of skinny jean style trousers that I wear a lot, and I have already started working on a pair of Closet Case Files ginger jeans out of a stretch black twill to try and replace those. And there's also a pair of green skinny jeans that I bought from Next that I really like wearing. And I've worn them quite a lot. So yeah, colourful trousers and just more trousers, because apart from the knit dresses, that does tend to be my sort of go-to, is like a skinny trouser and some sort of loose top. So yeah, more tops, more trousers, more knit dresses. And cardigans. I have knitted myself 2 cardigans, well 2.5 cardigans. I knitted a Andy Satterland Miette cardigan in lovely red wool, but because I am an idiot and didn't do a gauge swatch, it doesn't fit. It fits, it's wearable, but it digs in here, it digs in the arms, because I cast off far too tight, and yeah, it cuts off the circulation slightly. I have thought about trying to unpick it and frog, I think they call it, frog a few. No, is frogging it when you're getting rid of it entirely, or do you rip back? That's it, don't you? You rip back with knitting. Rip back a few rows and then do a stretchy bind off, because I learned how to do one of those for my second Miette cardigan, which I haven't finished yet. I've got one sleeve and all the neck bands to do, and that one should hopefully fit me because I've knit it a lot looser. Yeah, and that one's in black, so that will go with lots of things. I also knitted a purple Andy Satterland Vian cardigan, or Vian, I don't know, last summer for the outfit along. And again, I'm an idiot and didn't do a gauge swatch, and that one ended up too big. But luckily that one found a home with my mum, and she does wear it, so at least it's not just sat wasting away in my wardrobe, because you know, so much time went into it, it deserves some love. And yes, so I've got a black Miette nearly finished, and I've got some wool which is actually down here, so I will go grab it. Pretty colour, to knit a Marion cardigan, because I think that's really pretty, and it's a nice v-neck. I tend to be drawn to v-neck cardigans, and I really like the cables that go down the front. I will link down to all of the patterns I've mentioned so that you can see what they actually look like if you're not aware of them. So that was my Me Made May. In a nutshell, I need to knit more, I need to sew more trousers, so I certainly don't want to knit some trousers. Don't think they would be very nice. I need to sew more trousers, tops, maybe some cardigans, and some more knit dresses would never go amiss. What about you guys? What gaps did you identify, or did you learn anything surprising? Let me know in the comments. As ever, thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, I would love it if you could give me a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more, then please hit subscribe. Okay, have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.